Hello boys and girls, guess where I'm recording from today. Today is the last day for Packet 2 and I'm recording from our classroom because today I'm in the classroom. So I'm going to get the classroom so you can see it really quick. I bet all of you miss our classroom. So that's the board, that's the helpers. And over here is the TV. So if you miss your classroom, here it is, our classroom. So we go back to our last day, our day 4 of Packet 2. And today we're gonna focus on PL, PL. Okay, so we're gonna read on a plane, and this is our plane right here. That of course you can color at the end of the page. So here we go. We're gonna begin reading. On a plane. It says, have you ever been on a plane? You get a ticket that gives you a special place to sit. After you sit down, they give you an emergency plan. Next, the plane takes off. Then they bring you a plate with snacks. You should use your manners and say please and thank you. You can play in your seat until you land. I can't wait to plan my next trip on a plane. So you can go ahead now and color excuse me, your first happy face. And isn't this cool? Well, I've been in a plane before, but it's been so many years since the last time I was in a plane that I don't remember anymore how it was like. So it's good to know all of these. So we're gonna read it one more time. On a plane. Here we go. Have you ever been on a plane? You get a ticket that gives you a special place to sit. After you sit down, they give you an emergency plan. Next, the plane takes off. Then they bring you a plate with snacks. You should use your manners and say please and thank you. You can play in your seat until you land. I can't wait to plan my next trip on a plane. And you can go ahead and color our last happy face right here. Alright boys and girls, so we're gonna read it one more time and that's it. But don't forget, you can read it as many times as you want. Once again, the title of our story is On a Plane. Have you ever been on a plane? You get a ticket that gives you a special place to sit. After you sit down, they give you an emergency plan. Next, the plane takes off. So this is the part when it goes up. Then they bring you a plate with snacks. This is the yummy part, the snacks. You should use your manners and say please and thank you. You can play in your seat until you land. I can't wait to plan my next trip on a plane. Yay, we're done. You can go ahead and color the last happy face. Color your last happy face. Alright, so since today we're focusing on these blend PL, we are going to look for this blend in our story. we're gonna use a pencil, and right now I'm gonna use my key pen. Remember the key pen that I got for my birthday? So here we go. Have you ever been on a plane? So here the word plane has that pl blend at the beginning. You get a ticket that gives you a special place. So place also has that blend at the beginning. Pull, to sit. After you sit down, they give you an emergency plan. Plan also has that blend at the beginning. Plan. Next, the plane. Once again, you have plane. Plane takes off. Then they bring you a plate. Plate also has that pull at the beginning with snacks. You should use your manners and say please. So please also has that blend at the beginning and thank you. You can play in your seat until you land. I can't wait. To plan. Plan also has that blend at the beginning. My next trip on a plane. And this is the word that repeats over and over. So I'm gonna get the entire story on the screen. You can pause the video and you can circle all the blends at the beginning of the words. Alright, so now you can unpause the video and we're gonna continue with this page. We're gonna answer the questions. Question number 1 says, have you ever been on a plane? So it's okay not to, well, this is actually a question to you, for you. So you don't have to go back to the story. Have you ever been on a plane? So this is a yes or no answer. Have you ever been on a plane? I'm gonna say yes. But if you've never been on a plane, that's alright. So you can say no, N-O, no. But I can lie, I've been on a plane just one time and many years ago. Number 2, question number 2, what happens after the plane takes off? What happens after the plane takes off? So now we need to go back to the beginning of the story, or maybe you remember. That's alright, we're gonna go back. It says, have you ever been on a plane? You get a ticket that gives you a special place to sit. After you sit down, they give you an emergency plan. Next, the plane takes off. So this is where we need to go. When the plane takes off, what happens? Then they bring you a plate with snacks. So this is when you get the snacks, when the plane takes off. What happens after the plane takes off? Oh, I'm sorry about the Y. I can barely see. I just see. I should try to see not through the phone. You get a plate. Can you hear Miss R and Miss Serrano over there? I can hear them too. You're gonna have to tell them to stay quiet for a little bit. You get a plate with snacks. Okay, so this is not gonna come out very good because I need to okay, so there you go. So as you can see, when we write a sentence, we begin with uppercase, we leave a space between the words, and we put a period at the end. All right, so question number 3. What can you do in your seat on the plane? What can you do in your seat on the plane? So let's go back to the beginning, or maybe towards the end of the story. So we got our play with snacks. You should use your manners and say please and thank you. You can play in your seat until you land. I wonder if they give you toys in an airplane. That's interesting. Okay, what can you do in your seat on the plane? So we can say that we can play. We can play. So there you go, we can play. Don't forget, we begin a sentence with uppercase, leave a space between the words, put a period at the end. Alright, boys and girls, so we're moving on to our next page. Woo, this is so much fun. What letter do I end on? What letter do I end on? So do you remember when we focus on the beginning sound? Today we're going to focus on the ending sound, and it says draw a line from the letter to the picture. Now, if you allow me for a second, I'm gonna try to put these up a little bit more over here. So it's right from the table. I'm using one of your math books. Draw a line from the letter to the picture. A line from the letter to the picture. So we're gonna take a look at all the pictures. These are all the pictures that we have. We have the scarf. We have the net. We have the balloons. We have the ball, we have the bear, and over here we have the nest, and finally we have the shark, right? That's the shark. Okay, so let's go to the first picture. The first one is scarf. Scarf. What letter can you hear at the beginning of the word scarf? If you said F, you did very good. The letter that you hear at the end of the word scarf is the letter F. F. So let's see which word has letter F at the end. Which word has letter F? Woo, you found it. Okay, so we grab our pencil and we're gonna draw a line from the scarf all the way to its ending sound, and then we're gonna write the missing letter. S, K, R. This is A, by the way. Scarf. Very good. Let's take a look at the second picture. Okay, so we have net, 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 net. At the end of the word net, you can hear the letter T, T, the sound T, 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 T for the letter T. So I can see that I have two letter T's here, but watch out, because here you have only two spaces, and here you have three spaces. Net. How many sounds can you hear in the word net? N, E, T. That gives you 1, 2, and 3 sounds. N, E, T. Net. So I go for this one. N, E, T. So we're gonna say N, E. I'm sorry, but that E didn't come out right. So it. We're gonna draw a line from the net all the way to the net. All right, boys and girls. So here we go. We're gonna go to the next one. The next one is balloons, and we have S at the end because it's more than one balloon. So we say balloons. You can hear the letter S at the end. Balloon. So there's I believe there's only one word that ends in letter S. The rest of them, no. There's only one word that ends in letter S. So it's definitely this one, balloons. Balloons. And we're gonna write the missing letters. B, A, L, uns. Do you remember? Usually when you have two O's, the O doesn't say O, it says U. Balloons. Balloons. And it's right here connected to the picture of the balloons. Here you have ball. This is our next one. Ball. B. All. What letter D at the end of the word ball? Very good. You can hear L. L. So let's see which word ends in L. Oh, I just found it. I'm gonna double check. So this is gonna be for the ball. Ball. B. O. L. So the word ball has two L's at the end. Ball. Alright, boys and girls, so we're going to our next picture. Isn't this bear cute? It's a baby bear. 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 What sound do you hear at the end of bear? Burr. Bear. So at the end of bear, you can hear the letter R. And I believe this is the only letter R that you have. So we're going to draw a line from the picture to the letter R here. That's the ending sound. And we're going to write the rest of the word. Bear. Bear. Alright, then we have nest. 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 This is the nest. At the end of the word nest, you can hear t, t, t. So which word has t, 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 t at the end? Oh, I just found it. This was the other T. Do you remember that we had T? So we draw a line from the nest all the way up to that t, t, t ending sound. T. And we're gonna write, I'm sorry about that. We're gonna write the rest of the word N. S. T. Nest. Nest. And here we go. We're gonna go to our last picture. Oh, the terrible and horrible shark. Here's a terrible and horrible shark. Shark. At the end of the word shark, you can hear k, k, k. And there's no other, well, there's actually another word, another letter that says k, k. You see, but in shark we have K at the end. So we're gonna draw a line from the shark all the way to the top, to the horrible, terrible shark. So that is the shark. I know there's so many lines. It's so messy. Okay, we're gonna write the missing letters. Don't forget that sound that says sh. It's SH. Then you have R, K, and finally K. So we have sh, R. By the way, this is letter R. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. Sh, R, K, shark. Alright, I'm gonna try to get the entire page on the screen so you can see it. And you can actually pause the video, copy the answers, or check your answers because maybe you did it and you just want to check your answers. And you can unpause the video when you're ready. And we're moving on to our last page for reading. Is or are. So we're gonna be writing is or are to complete the sentence. You see, is for the boy, are for the girl, is for the boy, are for the girl. Is or are. And number one says, blank, you having fun yet? So you, which verb can we use for you? Is you having fun yet? Or are you having fun yet? Which one can we use? If you said are, you are very right. You're a winner. Are, and we begin with uppercase because are is going to be the first word in that sentence. Are you having fun yet? Number two, he blank coming to my party. He blank coming to my party. What verb can we use for he? Can we say he is coming to my party or he are coming to my party? Yeah, and the boys are winning now because he is coming to my party. Number three, here we go. The boys blank jumping on the bed. The boys is more than one boy. More than one boy is the boys. So which one can we use? Is or are? We're gonna use are because it's more than one boy. Now we don't have to put are in uppercase because are is not the first one in the sentence. The boys are jumping on the bed. Number four, don't jump on your bed, okay? No, because you can fall and hurt your head. Blank, you going out for pizza. Which one can we use? Is or are? Is you going out for pizza or are you going out for pizza? We're gonna use are. And we're gonna put uppercase because it's the first word in the sentence. Alright, number five. Why blank they so mad at me? Why? Why blank they so mad at me? Why is they so mad at me or why are they so mad at me? are. You're right, it's are. Because they is more than one, so we need to use the verb are. Are. Why are they so mad at me? And that's the question too. Number 6. What blank she doing now? What verb can we use when it's she? She is only one person. Which one can we use? Well, we're gonna use is. Is. What is she doing now? Number 7, here we go. Number 7, that answer blank run. How many answers are we talking about here? One answer or more than one answer? It's actually only one answer because it doesn't have the word answer, it doesn't have S at the end. So instead of saying are, we're gonna say is. We go back to number 7, the answer is run. Number 8, those answers blank right. So now it's not one answer anymore. Now it's more than one. We don't know how many. It can be one or only two. I'm sorry, it can be 2 or maybe it can be 100. So those answers are right. We use are because it's more than one. Are right. Number 9, boys and girls. Why blank they seek? Why blank they seek? So which verb can we use? Why are they sick or why is they sick? Don't forget that they is a pronoun for more than one person. They, more than one. So we cannot say why is they sick. We have to say why are they sick? Why are they sick? Number 10. Deb blank a teacher. So Deb is only one Deb. So we can replace it with she. In that case, we're going to use the verb is. We don't put it in uppercase because it's not the first one in the sentence. The first one in the sentence is Deb and it's already in uppercase. Alright, so here we go with our next one. Our next one is number 11. Number 11 says, Deb's friends blank teachers to. I'm sorry, two. That's the end of the sentence. Deb's friends blank teachers too. That's friends. More than one friend. So instead of saying one is, we're gonna say are. Because it's more than one. Deb's friends are teachers too. Like my friends. My friends are teachers too, right? Miss R, Miss Acover, Miss Serrano. Okay, number 12. When blank he coming over? He. He's only one. So which verb do you think we should use? Is or are? I'm gonna leave that one up to you. Alright? Like we usually did in class. You do the last one on your own. You choose is or are. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna try to get the entire page on the screen. Don't forget the last one is in blank because I want you to do it on your own. You can pause the video now and you can go ahead and copy your answers. When you're ready, you unpause the video and then we continue on the next page. And say bye-bye to reading, and we're gonna do math. Here we go. We're gonna do adding 2 digits. Adding 2 digits. And I put a little bit of regrouping over here because I know regrouping is easy to forget. So we're gonna do some problems and then we'll see if you can do some others on your own. So first we're gonna focus on number 1, 53 plus 76. So we say 3 plus 6. We choose the greater number. After 6, we're gonna choose a greater number. So 6 is my greater number. We put 6 in our head and we're gonna add 3 more. So after 6, we add 7. Let me draw the circles for you because I can't really show on my fingers. So after 6, we're gonna add 3 more. So we say 7, 8, and 9. So 6 plus 3 or 3 plus 6 is gonna be 9. Do we have to regroup here? No, I'm sorry about that. Okay, then we have 5 plus 7 or 7 plus 5. When we add, we choose the greater number. The greater number is 7. So we're gonna put 7 in our head and we're gonna add 5 more. The circles are gonna be my fingers that I can use. So we're gonna count 5 after 7. So we say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our answer is 129. Alright, boys and girls, so here we are doing 59 plus 27. So we're gonna be adding 9 plus 7. We add the ones first and then we add the tens. So we said 9. We choose 9 because when we are adding, we choose a greater number. Our greater number is 9. So we're gonna put 9 in our head and we're gonna add 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we put 9 in our head and we're gonna count 7 more after 9. After 9 goes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But we cannot write 16, right? So I'm only gonna write the ones for 16, and that one from 16 I'm gonna bring it up here with the tens, and this is how we learn to regroup. So we say 1 plus 5 or 5 plus 1 is 6, and then 6 plus 2 more. 6 plus 2 more, we're gonna add 2 to 6. What number goes after 6? After 6 goes 7 and then 8. So our number, boys and girls, is 86. Our sum is 86. And here we go. For number 3, we're gonna be adding 87 plus 48. 87 plus 48. So since we're adding, we're gonna look for the greater number. First, we're gonna add the ones. We're gonna look for the greater number. Which one is a greater number? 8 or 7? If you said 8, you are very right. We're gonna add 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So what number goes after 8? After 8 goes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I cannot write 15, but 15 is a 1 and a 5, right? So I'm only gonna write the ones here, and then the 110 I'm going to regroup it over here. So I'm gonna say 1 plus 8 is, or 8 plus 1 is 9, and then 9 plus 4, we're gonna add 4 more after 9. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what number goes after 9? So we said 8 plus 1 is 9. After 9 goes 10, 11, 12, 13. And our answer is 135. All right, boys and girls. So we're gonna do number 4 now. A double fact. I love double facts. We're gonna say 4 plus 4. We're adding the ones first. So 4 plus 4 is a double fact, that is 8. And then we say 7 plus 5. So you don't have enough fingers to add 7 plus 5. So we're gonna put the greater number in our head because we're adding. We choose a greater number, which is 7. We're gonna add 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What number goes after 7? After 7 we say 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So my answer here is gonna be 128. 128. So here's 128, and we're moving on to number 4. Number 4, we have 4 plus 1. Oh, this one is pretty easy. 4 plus 1. 1 after 4 is 5, and then we have 3 plus 8 or 8 plus 3. You can add in whichever order you choose. So because we're adding, you can flip the addings as much as you want, and the answer will be the same. So since we're adding, we choose the greater number. My greater number is 8, and I'm gonna add 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. So after 8, we say 9, 10, 11. 8 plus 3 or 3 plus 8 is 11. My answer is 115. Boys and girls, here we go. We have number 6. Look, as you could see, we did regrouping in only 2 problems, and the rest have been without regrouping. So now we say 2 plus 4 or 4 plus 2. Since we're adding, we're gonna choose a greater number. Our greater number is 4. So I'm gonna count 2 more after 4. I draw my 2 circles here, and I'm gonna count 2 after 4. After 4 we say 5 and 6. So 2 plus 4 or 4 plus 2 is 6. Now I'm gonna add 3 plus 4 or 4 plus 3. Now I want you to remember that when you're adding, you choose a greater number, you put it in your head, and we're gonna add 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Ready? Here we go. So one number goes after 4. Don't forget we're adding 3 after 4. After 4 we count 5, 6, and 7. So my answer is gonna be 76. Alright, boys and girls, we're moving on to number 7. Number 7, we have 5 plus 3 or 3 plus 5. Since you're adding, it doesn't matter the order of the addends. But it matters that when we add, we have to choose a greater number. We're gonna choose 5 and we're gonna add 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. So after 5 we say 6, 7, 8. 8. And now we have nothing plus 9. When you don't see a number, it's because you're adding 0. And if we add 0 to 9, then the number stays the same. That's the wonders of adding 0. So you have now 98. Boys and girls, don't forget, whenever you're tired, whenever you want to go use the restroom, or you want to have a snack, or you want to go play outside for a few minutes, you can go ahead and do it. And the video will be here waiting for you. All you have to do is pause the video and then unpause the video, and you can continue later. Alright, boys and girls, we have 0 plus 4 or 4 plus 0. We're adding, so it is important to remember that if we're adding, we choose a greater number. What happens when we add nothing to 4? Well, the number stays the same, so it stays 4. Now we're gonna add 9 plus 1. Now it is important to remember that you are adding, so you have to choose a greater number. You put the greater number in your head, which is 9, and you're gonna add 1 more. What number goes after 9? 10. So voila, your answer is 104. Boys and girls, number 9, we're adding 29 plus 16. 29 plus 16, we're gonna have to regroup here. So if you remember that you're adding, you're gonna choose the greater number. Our greater number is 9. We're gonna add 6 to 9. So since our greater number is 9, we put it in our head and we're gonna add 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're gonna count 6 after 9. So after 9 goes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 is a 1 and a 5, but I can't just write 15 right there because I need to regroup the 10s with the 10s. So I'm gonna put my 1s with my 1s, and I'm gonna regroup my 110 over here. So this is what you can do. You can choose. You have 3 numbers. When you're adding 3 numbers, you can choose to add these numbers in whichever order you want. So you can say 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 plus 1 is 4, or you can add the double facts. You can say 1 plus 1 is 2, and then you have a new double fact. 2 plus 2 is 4. It's up to you. Alright, boys and girls, here you have 3 more problems. You have 10, 11, and 12. But I want you to work on these on your own, alright? To make it fair and square. So these are all the problems that we answered together. You're gonna work on the last 3 on your own. Well, don't forget, you can pause the video, copy your answers, and then you can unpause the video again. Alright, so we're gonna go to the second part of math. We're gonna go to our second part of math. And here we're gonna do subtraction. Woohoo! Subtraction. 3 hoorays for subtraction. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I know subtraction it's not something that you like that much, but it's okay. We're gonna make it fun. So we're subtracting 2-digit numbers. You have to make sure you subtract the 1s first and then the 10s. Alright, so we say 6, take away 1. You can use your fingers, or you can always say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You take away 1. How many do you have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 minus 1 is 5. We already subtracted from the 1s. Now we're going to subtract from the 10s. The 10s, you have 8 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to take away 2. 1 and 2. Let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And our number is 65. Alright, number 2, boys and girls. Number 2, we have 2, take away 2. So if you have 2 circles and you take away 2 of the circles, you're gonna have none left. None means 0. That's how we write none. And then over here you have 4 and you take away 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take away 2, and you're gonna have 2 left. So our answer is gonna be 20. All right, so here we have 50 minus 0. 0, take away 0 is 0 because you have nothing. You're taking away nothing. You remain with nothing. And then you have 5, take away nothing again, because when you don't have a number, it means 0. The number stays the same, and your answer is 50. So basically, you have 50. You take away nothing, and the number stays the same. Here we have 92 minus 21, but don't forget, we focus on the ones first and then the tens. So we say 2, take away 1, you have 2, take away 1, you have 1 left, and then 9, take away 2. That is going to require a bunch of circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can use your fingers if you choose to. I just can't use my fingers right now. Okay, so we're gonna take away 2. How many circles do you have left? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your answer, boys and girls, is gonna be 71. All right, so we're moving to our second row. 3, take away 3. You take away the same number, you get a 0. 13, take away 1. So you have the choice of actually drawing 13 circles, or you have the choice of thinking, reasoning. If you have 13 and you take away 1, you're moving backwards 1. So that means that you're gonna take a look at the number that comes before 13. What number goes before 13? It's 12, right? 12. All right, boys and girls, so number 7, here we have 2-digit numbers. We have our ones in the back, and we have our tens in the front. So once again, we look at the ones. 5, take away 5. The answer is 0 because you have 5 and you take all of them away. You have 0. Here you have 5. You take away 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take away 2. You're gonna have 3 left. 30 is your answer here. Number 8, boys and girls, 73 minus 3. So don't forget, whenever you don't have, you're missing, you have a blank space, that means 0, boys and girls. We're still taking away. So we say 3, take away 3 is 0, and then we say 7, take away nothing, the number remains the same, and your answer is 70. All right, boys and girls, so we're moving on to number 9. Number 9, we have 71, take away 20. 71, take away 20, we have to begin with the ones. We have 1, 1, we take away none of them, my ones stay the same. You have 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You take away 2 tens, 1 and 2, and you're gonna end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. So your answer is 51. Number 10, boys and girls, you have 10, and you are going to take away none of them. So your answer remains the same as one of the numbers. Number 11, kind of the same thing. You have 10, you take away nothing, the number stays the same. You have 11, that's funny, right? And you take away nothing, and your number remains the same. Number 12, boys and girls, here you have 2-digit numbers again. We have 85, take away 35. So you have 5, take away 5. You have none left because you took away all of them. And then you have 8 to take away 3. 8 tens, take away 3 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to take away 3 tens. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens left. Your answer is 50. Alright, so here we go to number 13. You have 83 minus 31. You have 2-digit numbers, so you have ones and you have tens. We're going to take away from the ones first. So we say 3 ones because you're taking away the number at the top should be the greater number. So you have 3 and you take away 1. 1, 2, 3. You take away 1 and you end up with only 2. So you have 2 ones now. Now you have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to take away 3. 1, 2, and 3, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So your answer is 52. All right, number 14 is 87 minus 6. You have a 2-digit number and you're only taking away 6 from the ones. So we take a look at the ones first. 7, take away 6. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gonna take away 6. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you only have 1 left. And then you have 8, and you're taking away nothing. Nothing is 0, so your number stays the same. Our answer is 81. All right, boys and girls, we're moving on to number 15. 15, you have 42 minus 21. So you say 2 minus 1, because we are taking away from the ones first. You have 2 minus 1. You cross out 1, and you have only 1 left. 1 left. And then you have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take away 2, and you have 2 left. So this is a double fact. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. But your answer is 21. Our last problem together, 54 minus 42. Once again, we have 2-digit numbers, so we're going to take away from the ones first and then from the tens. We say 4, take away 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take away 2. We already did this one. We take away 2. We have 2 left. And then here we have 5. We take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We take away 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm only gonna have 1 left. My answer is 12. All right, boys and girls. So you have 4 more problems in this page. You have 17, 18, 19, and 20. You can do this on your own. I want you to work on these on your own. These are all the answers that we did together. You can pause the video now and you can check your answers, or you can copy the answers if you need to. And don't forget the last 4, I want you to do them on your own. Alright, so let's say bye-bye to math. Bye-bye math. We're moving on to science over here. 4 seasons of an apple tree. Boys and girls, I know that you love to color, so you're gonna have so much fun with these. So we need to actually write the name of the season. We have lines under each tree to write the name of the season. So I want you to look at these. Look at the first one. Actually, let's take a look at all of them together. Let's take a look at all of them together. You see, this one is pretty easy because this one is winter. We can tell right away that when the tree has no leaves, no apples, no flowers, that is because it's winter. It is very cold, and even though we cannot see snow, we kind of know what happens in other places of the world, of our country too, in winter, because it doesn't snow in Florida, and we cannot see the changes like the fall and the summer and spring changes. So we know that that one is winter. And how about if we say that this one is I want to say that this one is fall, because we can see the apples here, and fall is usually harvest. Fall is when we can collect the fruits from the trees, fruits as apples and vegetables as pumpkins. So we're gonna say that this one is fall. So you might want to draw the apples red, and then the rest of the tree, you might want to put it like brown, and with brown, red, yellow, and orange leaves. But the apples can be red or green, whichever color you want your apples to be. Alright, so far we have the tree with the flowers left, and we also have this tree. To me, this tree looks spring, right? Because spring is when the flowers come out. So we're gonna use spring for this one. Spring. And then the last one is gonna be summer. So do not forget, in summer the tree has to be very, very green. Summer. So here we go. We have fall, we have spring, we have summer, and we have winter. This is actually not the order in which the seasons go, but it's all right. Do not forget to color your pictures and color your trees. In fall, we have the leaves. The leaves are green. The leaves are not actually green. The leaves are red, brown, yellow, or orange. Spring, everything is green and the flowers are coming out. And then we have summer, everything is very, very green. And finally winter, you don't have any leaves because all the leaves fell during the fall. So you might want to draw some leaves on the floor already. All right, you can pause the video now and you can continue. You can unpause it. That was the bell. Okay, so we're moving on to our last page. Here's our last page. And it's also about seasons, because we spoke about seasons in social studies as well. And it says, look at the clothing and decide if it would be more likely worn during winter, spring, summer, or fall. So again, we're going to be writing the name of the season where you're going to use these nice clothes, right? All right, so flip-flops. When do you use flip-flops? Summer, right? Summer, to go to the beach. Oh, I'm sorry, but that M and I'm going up. Summer. This is when we use flip-flops most of the summer, right? And when do you need a hat? Well, you need a hat during the summer too, because you have to protect yourself from those very hot and sunny summer days. Summer. Oh, this is looks like a raincoat or like a jacket. Looks like a big raincoat or jacket. So we're gonna say that we use this big jacket in winter when it is very, very cold. And now we go to our second row. Here we have another coat, but it's not as big as the other one, right? So how about in fall? We might need to use a light jacket in fall, right? Because in fall, the temperature starts dropping, it starts getting cold again. Alright, so here we have ice skates. Ice skates. We definitely want to use these in winter. If you go to one of these states where it snows and they have the frozen lakes, and we have boots. Well, we might need boots for spring, because it rains a lot in spring. So we're gonna put these boots to be worn in spring. And here we go to our last row. Mittens. This is a mitten. So when should you protect your hands? It should be on a cold day, right? So winter. We're gonna use mittens in winter. En el invierno. Winter. Ooh, bathing suit. You might wear these for the beach or for the pool, the girls. And usually you go to the beach or to the pool during summer. Summer is coming soon. We're already in spring. And the last one is a hat, a snow hat. That I'm sure you might need during winter. I remember some of you had snow hats during winter, but it's not winter anymore. It's spring now. It's a new season now, and this is our entire page. So if you want to pause the video now, copy your answers, or just review that what you did was right, and then you can unpause the video again. Alright, boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Do not forget that I want you to continue following me on YouTube for next week. Next week we're gonna begin everything new. We're gonna do a new reading lesson. We're gonna do everything new. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can. No, I can't do it. I was trying to see if I could turn the camera around, but I won't be able to at this point. But I want to send you a big kiss and a big hug, and hope to see you soon. Have a good weekend. Have fun. Bye.